This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so now yesterday till where we have done. Okay, till this get URL and all those things. Okay, so this is my Ansible machine. So we'll be having a playbook, CS playbook. Okay, I think till gathering facts we have done it seems right. And fetching the variable names. Correct. Okay. So my screen is visible, guys, right? Yes, it is visible. Okay. Okay, take the same example only, guys. Okay. So this is what we'll take the same example. Okay, so yesterday we have done this installation. Okay, we have downloaded this Jenkins from the internet using the get URL module. Okay, now I want to put a condition for this one. Okay, saying that whatever the condition, guys, whether okay, let's say if we have a condition like when my operating system is a Linux or a Red Hat whatever the version name, then this Jenkins has to get download. Okay, otherwise no. Okay, otherwise what we can say, if my machine is a Windows machine, okay, then this should not get installed. Okay, like that the conditions we want to put here. Okay, so how we can put the conditions in the playbooks? So basically, in order to create any condition, sorry, in order to put any conditions in the playbooks, there is a one keyword is called as a when keyword. Okay, using the when keyword we can put any conditions to our playbooks. Okay, so let's modify the same module, what do you call, playbook only. Okay, so how we'll modify here? So in order to modify, guys, some conditions we need to put here, right? Okay, so what condition we will put here? Okay, so yesterday we have done the one setup module I told you, right? Okay, like Ansible app server hyphen and setup. So this will be having the n number of information it is gathering, right? So we'll take this information. From there, we will get some, what do you call, any variable name we will take and execute. You can take anything, okay? You can take the IP address or any which is a unique one, anything, okay? IP6 device name. We'll take the OS one, okay? So this will be better. There is a one variable, guys, okay? Ansible OS family, okay? We will use that one, so it will be easy to understand. So Ansible all IPv4, IPv6, architecture, BIOS, okay, distribute. So this is Ansible distribution, DNS. Okay, otherwise we'll take this one only. Ansible post name. We'll take this variable name. Anything is which is, because if I take this one, not this one, so we'll not take this. Hmm. Here is the one. Okay, Ansible OS family. Okay, we'll take this one. Okay, this is the one variable language. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm putting a condition. Okay, if my operating system is Red Hat, okay, then it should install this what do you call this, Jenkins. Okay, otherwise no, it should not get installed, because if the condition satisfies, then it should get installed, otherwise no. Okay, like that we need to do. Okay, we will not use this one. Okay, instead of, because it takes data, right? It will take some time. Okay, we will use something like a httpd or something. Name httpd, correct? Okay, state will also be always be the latest one. Okay, then we need to put a condition. Okay, how we need to put the condition? So as I told you, when is the keyword. Okay, using one keyword we can execute it. Okay, so when colon, okay, what is the condition I am going to give? So sorry, this is what the condition. If the OS family is Red Hat, okay, then it should install this httpd. Okay, otherwise no. Okay, so let's copy this thing. So remove this colon. Okay, so quotes, and it should be double equal to symbol, and then this is a Red Hat. Okay, so now guys, tell me whether it will install or no. Come on guys, I need answer whether it will install or no. HTTP. Shit. Guys, I need an answer. I'm expecting an answer whether it will install or no. So this is node 1, right? Okay, and what is the IP address here? 60. Six. Okay, so this is what the playbook which I'm going to run, guys. I'm going to mention something else here instead of Red Hat. I'm going to mention like a Windows. Okay, if the operating system, if the Ansible OS family is of Windows, okay, then it should get installed this HTTPD service. Okay, otherwise no. So till that time, let us check whether HTTPD is available in our machine or no. Okay, this is a HTTPD service one, service HTTPD status. Okay, it is available. As you can see, it is in inactive state. Let's remove this one. How to remove? Sudo yum remove HTTPD y. Okay, it has been removed. Let us check the command again. As you can see now, it is saying could not be found. HTTPD.service could not be found. That means we have successfully uninstalled. Now what we are going to do is we are going to run a playbook. Okay, using when keyword. Okay, let's create the playbook with the when only. When.yaml. Yes, I copy this command. Okay. So say guys, now I'm going to install in the app server group. Okay, only when if it is having a Windows family, then it should get installed this HTTPD. Okay, otherwise no guys. So parallelly we will give the sudo permission. Okay, become trap mentioned, right? Okay, fine, that's good. Okay, let's run this playbook. So how to run? So Ansible hyphen playbook. Okay, what is the playbook name? That is the when.yaml. Enter. You can see it is skipping. Correct, because my operating system is not a Windows machine. Correct. Okay, hence what it has done, it has skipped that, right? So how we need to install that? Okay, one thing is you can mention the operating system directly here. Okay, since ours is a Red Hat. Okay, if you mention like this, it is going to execute. Okay, because since my machine is a Red Hat machine, it will install, right? So let's modify that. Okay, now let's execute one more time. See guys, again it is skipping. Red Hat, sorry, this is in a capital letter, guys, H, as you can see here, right? What is the name here? RED, R caps and H capital letter. Okay, now execute one more time. Okay, now you can, it is installing. See, it has changed now one. Correct. Now you can go and check in this one, the same command, service HTTPD. Now it is showing inactive state. That means the service is not yet started, but it has successfully downloaded. Got it? Okay. So if you want to do the vice versa, okay, that is in a reverse way. What you can mention? Okay, you can mention not. Okay. So now what it is going to do? It is going to install this HTTPD service in all the machine except Red Hat. Correct. That is in a reverse manner. Clear, guys? Any doubts on this one? No, right? Okay. So now this is about the when condition. Now let's say if you want to use the variables here. Okay. So I will give a better example. Mm, let's say in this machine I have a app server. Okay, under this app server I have an IP address like 10.1.28.102. Okay, then once, sorry, we'll make this one 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, so assume guys I have a 4 machines in the app server group. Okay, now I want to do some activity in only one machine. Okay, in 103 machine. Okay, so because when I execute this group name, what are all the tasks it is going to mention, right? All in all the machine it is going to be executed, right? Okay, but this should not get happen here. Okay, what I want to do is in the app server group, okay, under only one particular IP or only one particular host name, I want to do some activity. Okay, how we can achieve this one? Okay, in order to achieve this one guys, there is a one option called as a variables. Okay, variables. Yeah, variables. So one, I mean, to specifying the variables in a, there is a two option. Okay, one thing is you can mention it in a playbook. Okay, but that is not a recommended practice. Okay, there is a one more option, because why it is not a recommended way guys, in the sense, see, assume we have created a, or we have developed a one playbook. Okay, if anything goes wrong, so every time we need to check those variables, right? So whether it is what variable it is fetching, all those such informations we need to write, I mean, we need to analyze it out, right? Okay, hence what I say is it is not a recommended way, so don't do such activities. Write a playbook, but we will call those variables from outside the playbook. Okay, how we can achieve that one? Okay, in order to achieve the variables, okay, there is a two options. Okay, one thing is you need to specify the variables in the playbooks only. Another one is you can specify the variables in the outside. Okay, in order to do that, okay, there is a option called as a host vars, vars, and group vars, group. Okay, host vars and group vars here. Okay, using these two variables we can use the variables. Okay, we can specify the variable. Okay, so let's demonstrate using any one of the option here. Okay, so how we need to specify this host vars and group vars here? Okay, so basically what we need to do is we need to create the variable names like a host vars and group vars in which location where our inventory file is available. Okay, that is in a etc Ansible, okay, and hosts. Okay, under this location our inventory file is available right now, correct? Okay, under this location we need to, yes.
Yeah, can we have our own variables?
You can specify anything. I'm just showing how
Okay.
we can use those variables. Okay, it depends on how
Okay.
you are using. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you can specify these variables in a outside the playbook. Okay, using host vars and group vars. Okay, so now how we need to configure this one? Okay, in order to configure, you need to create these two directories under this location, that is in a etc Ansible. Under this location you need to create these two host vars and group vars guys. Okay, so let's create the same. So this is, sorry, this is an Ansible machine. What is IP address is 244, sorry, 224, 244 and 224, 24. Okay, so this is my Ansible machine. Yeah, correct. You can see playbook directory is there available. Correct, it is. So what we need to do is we need to create a directory in a etc Ansible. Under this directory we need to create a two directories here, okay, host vars and group vars. Okay, so it is host underscore vars and this is group underscore vars. Okay. So let's create. So right now I'm in this location only. So let's create a directory here, host underscore vars. Let's use sudo, and then one more is which one, group underscore vars. Okay, we have created a two variables here, groups, okay, host vars and group vars. Okay, now under group vars what we need to specify, under what do you call host vars. Okay, what we need to mention here. Sorry, we have created a directory, right? Okay, so what is my group name here? Hosts. Okay, so let's take this example. So basically under group vars you need to create a this group name. Using this group name we need to create what, a file. Okay, let's make this one, and we'll take the IP address also because we require this IP. Okay, so under group vars we need to create a one file name with this group name. Okay, so let's go into this group underscore vars and create a one file with this name. Okay, dot yaml. Okay, press I. You can specify any variable name guys here. Okay, anything you can provide. So as per our demos, and always it starts with three hyphens and with three dots. Okay, so you here you can specify any variable name here. Okay, so what we will do is we will use for log. Okay, log underscore folder. Okay, equal to, so by default in my node machine it will be in the home directory Ansible, right? So we will use that one. So you need to specify the variable name in a single quote. Okay, and specify the location. I'm just providing some location guys. Okay, just an example, I want to show what it is going to display. Ansible. Okay, so this one I am providing it in a group vars. Okay, the same thing what I need to mention for the host, sorry, escape colon wq, escape colon wq forcefully. This is not saving because use sudo. We have three dots. So let's use log underscore folder folder, right? Folder colon under single quote. Let's give a location called as home and then Ansible. Okay, this is a location I'm giving. Okay, this is okay. Now let's save this file. Okay, now it got saved here, right? Then we need to create a host vars. Okay, so how to create a host vars? I can come back here. Okay, so under this location we have a directory. Sorry, under this location we have a directory called as a host vars also. Okay, so go into this host vars, host underscore vars. Okay, here what you need to do is you need to create a one file with this IP address of the machine. Okay, this machine IP, in which IP you want to do the activity, right? So that IP machine name you need to provide. Okay, you need to create a file, okay, with an extension of .yaml. Okay, so let's use sudo vi, place this IP address or host name of your machine and with an extension of .yaml. Okay, enter and press I, it will come in insert mode. Then 3 hyphens and 3 dots. So the same variable we'll use log underscore folder colon under single quote. So the last time we have provided the location called as a home Ansible. Okay, so we will modify this thing and we'll keep this one as a DevOps. Okay, home Ansible DevOps. Under hostwares, let's clear the screen. Okay, under group underscore vars, I have provided the variable name called as a home Ansible. Okay, and whereas host underscore vars, I have provided the location called as the home Ansible slash DevOps. So this is the one we have provided now. Okay, so the same thing I need to create also, guys, otherwise it throws an error. So right now home Ansible, let's create a directory called as DevOps here. Okay, escape, yeah, directory is available. Okay, we have created the same thing, right? Sorry, here. Okay, home Ansible DevOps, escape colon WQ, guys. Okay, now what we will do, we will write a playbook. Okay, and see what the variable it is going to fetch. Okay, so let's go in a playbook directory because there we are writing the playbooks. So yeah, so let's write a playbook for this one. Okay, let's write it here. And it's with 3 dot. Okay, hyphen host. Okay, what is the host name? So group name, that is the app server. Then comes the task. Okay, then name of the task. Okay, what is the task name we will give here? Okay, here the display the variable name. Okay, variable name. So how to display, guys? What is the module? That is the debug. D-E-B-U-G. Debug is a module, right? So using the debug module, MSG. Okay, so how to call the variable name? Under double quote floor brackets. Okay, under that we need to call the variable name, the log, what do you call the variable name, which I mentioned as log underscore folder, right? Correct, right? Let us see. I think one only log underscore folder. Correct. I hope it is correct. Okay, so copy this thing and we write a playbook here. So we call this one as the variables dot YAML. So I paste it out. Okay, let's run and we will see what is the output here. Okay, Ansible hyphen playbook. What is the playbook name? Variable dot YAML. Let us see what is the output we are getting. So what output we are getting is home Ansible DevOps. Okay, so where I mentioned this one under hostwares. Correct. So always, guys, the group vars and host vars. Okay, always the host vars will be having the high priority. Got it? Okay. See here, it has this, it is taking this variable name. So where I mentioned this variable name, so this variable name I mentioned in a home Ansible DevOps, which I mentioned it in a host vars. Okay, now let for an example, okay, I will hash this one. Okay, so sudo vi etc Ansible host underscore vars under this. Okay, so let's hash this one. Okay, and let's run the playbook one more time. See, yes, now what we are getting output, home Ansible. So this one where we have mentioned under group vars, correct? Since we are not at all touching the way, I mean our playbook, existing playbook only, right? So we are calling these variables outside the playbook, correct? Correct guys, any doubts? Okay,
So these how we all do the configuration, right? We keep the variables outside of the playbook.
yes Manjunath, correct, you are correct. Because once we write the playbook, we will store that one. Okay, we will not touch anything for that. Okay,
Hmm.
whatever the variables is that we will call from outside only. We will not touch the existing playbook. Okay, so let's use this playbook. Okay, so we will write n number of tasks guys here. Okay, install the httpd. Okay, install the httpd. Instead of writing it here, it's better to write it in notepad guys. Okay, hyphen. It is visible guys, right? Because I mean the space indents are strict, right? It is getting problem every time.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay, so hyphen posts. I think I can maximize here. Format, word wrap, font. Yes. Okay. I can announce. Okay. So three hyphens and three dots, posts, colon. So let's use the app server. Okay. And what is the task? Tasks. And that's, let's write n number of tasks. Okay. Example I'm taking. So install the httpd service. Okay, then what is the module? Let's use the em is the module. So name, what is the name? httpd, right? So this is the one. Let's copy the same thing and create some other. Okay, so this one, we will make this one as the git here. Okay, just an example I'm saying. Okay, git, and here we will use what, let's use like a tree. Example, another one guys, anything else? httpd, anything which I can install. Anything guys, any ideas what we can install? Hmm? What we can install is, please give me any small things.
Wildfly.
Let's use wget. Okay, so this wget will not be available, right? We will use this one. Okay, wget. Okay, this is not the concept. I want to explain something. Okay, so now this is our playbook, guys, right? Okay, under this playbook, as you can see, we have a n number of tasks here. Correct. Okay, if we run this playbook in a normal way, so what are all the tasks, right? We have mentioned here all the tasks it is going to be executed, right? Okay, now I don't want all these tasks to be executed. Okay, only some of the tasks I need to execute, not this entire whatever the four tasks which I have mentioned here. It should not execute all the four tasks. I want to run this playbook, but I want to execute only particular play. So one task is called as a one particular one play, guys, here. Okay, in order to achieve this one, guys, there is an option called as a tags. Okay, using that tags we can do that one. Okay, so let's check the syntax for that. Tags in Ansible. Okay, so like this we can mention the tags here. Okay, so in our playbook also we will modify that. So here tags colon. So this is for HTTP, right? I will mention like this only. So colon HTTP D. Okay. Now here also tags. So we'll make this one as a get. Just an example. I mean name I'm giving. W get. Right. So this is what my playbook now. So let's copy this thing. Run create the playbook. Okay, what the name will mention. Let's call this playbook name as the tags.yaml. Okay, here's this one. Yes, now there is no space in that issue is there, right? Everything is correct here. Okay, so escape colon wq. Now how to execute this playbook, guys? Okay, as you can see here they have mentioned clearly how to execute ansible hyphen playbook and example.yaml. This is our playbook name hyphen tags. You can mention the tag name under double quote. Okay, if you have a single double, I mean single, we can mention it here directly. If you have a multiple tags you want to execute, then you can make it separate by using comma. Okay, so this is a one way. If you want to skip some of the tags apart from everything to be executed, only one or tags, I mean tags to be skipped here. Okay, you can use like this also. Okay, hyphen skip tags. So some tag name you want to skip. Okay, so let's try that. So Ansible hyphen playbook. What is the playbook name? Playbook name is called as a tags.yaml hyphen tags. Okay, under double quote. Okay, we need to mention. So what are the tags I have mentioned here? So all these things, right? So let's use git here, right? Enter. What it is saying, this command to be run using the root user, because I have not mentioned the this one become true here, hence the issue. Provide become true. Okay, that's good. China. See guys, now it is installing only Git. Okay, apart from that, it has not at all installed anything else, right? Okay, if you want next time, what I want to do, I want to skip this Git. Okay, remaining everything should get installed. Okay, how I can do this? Using skip hyphen skip hyphen tags. So this is the one, right? Correct, right? Hyphen skip. Yes, correct on that. Okay, enter. So now what it is going to do, it will skip the Git one, remaining all the tags, I mean all the tasks, it is going to be executed. Okay, enter. See, yes, now it is installing HTTPD and tree, and now it is installing the wget. See, yes, right? Okay, any doubts, guys?
We can install multiple tags. Like for example, we can filter. Right now, we have done it for Git. I want to use another tag also at the same time.
We can make it separate by using comma, no?
Okay, using comma, we can use another tags, right?
Yes, correct. So like the same on the Git we have provided here, right? So the one single one. So if you want to provide one more, you can provide comma and provide the another tag.
Another tag.
Yeah, using comma separated, we can do that.
Mhm.
Okay, hopefully it is correct, right? Anything wrong? Anything mistakes? Understood, right?
Understood the
So
concepts. Yeah.
all these questions only they will ask, guys. Okay, how we are specifying the variables, how we want to execute the only particular task, or sorry, particular play in your playbook. Okay, or the one more scenario I told you, right? Assume if you have a n number of IP address in one group, okay, you want to do the task in only one particular machine, how we will do. So all these questions only they are going to ask, guys, in the interview on Ansible. So whatever I'm mentioning, guys, please study those things. It is more than enough. Okay.
Okay.
So if possible, try to do the certification in Kubernetes or else in a what do you call in this Ansible, any one of it. So my suggestion is go for this one, Kubernetes.
Okay.
Okay, because most of them are using the microservice architecture right now. Okay, because all the critical applications are going to the microservices only, and they are creating the cluster. Hence, Kubernetes is having the good feature.
No, for getting a job right now, it's not necessary, right? Certification.
No, it is not required. It is not required for your future purpose. I am saying.
Okay.
Okay.
What about Docker certification, sir?
Docker, it is not required, Panjana. You better go for Kubernetes only. No, nobody
Kubernetes.
is
Okay.
doing that Docker certification in the market.
Mm.
Okay, only thing is this either Kubernetes or Ansible. It depends on interest. Okay, person who is interested in Kubernetes or this one. Okay, it depends on interest. This is also a very good tool, Ansible.
So any project kicks off. Okay. Um,
Mhm.
So before in the sprint planning itself, before the sprint planning itself, we all the do this planning, right? This DevOps, all these configurations and everything. So once it is done, you're going to explain it to the team, to all the project guys.
Mhm.
Is that's how it works?
Yeah, while they configuring the application, right, at that time only they will do this, I mean, design, okay, how we are going to achieve this task. I mean, achieving this client's requirement, okay. So this business analyst teams and tech leads, they will, I mean, they will have a meeting and they will decide, okay, what all the what do you call softwares we require, okay, what are the things we require, what are the infrastructure, each and everything they will decide that, and later on they, according to that, we need to work on.
Okay.
Okay, but go for Kubernetes on the also, okay, it's good.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you check in a LinkedIn or somewhere, okay, you check, okay, out of daily you will get around 10 people are doing the certification on Kubernetes only. Okay,
Mhm.
I will suggest, I will try, I will help you also. Okay, there is a one trainer in the Udemy. Okay, I also learned from him only, openly I'm saying. Okay,
Okay.
there is a one
Okay.
trainer in a, let me stop recording.